Okay, let's take the fundamental fact that people interpret things differently and look at how that relates to team performance. The social sciences tell us that if you put individuals with all of the right knowledge and capabilities into a team, you can't just expect that team to be instantly effective. People actually face a challenge of integrating their perspectives to be able to deliver together. And when that doesn't happen, it's called misalignment. And misalignment causes a huge amount of time and money and frustration, and we call this the fog. So Mirror Mirror is actually a rapid process that helps teams identify and address alignment gaps to clear the fog safely and constructively. So in other words, if a team doesn't have a good shared understanding about their challenges and how they'll collaborate to achieve their shared objectives, progress will be difficult and the results will be hampered. The fog is made up of assumptions, biases, misinformation, misunderstandings, diversity even. And it's inevitable, of course, and the more complex the situation, the more fog there is. It can actually cripple good performance, and it's a key reason why great strategies don't get implemented and why business projects fail. So a lot of the fog sits just under the surface, and it's difficult to sort out without a data-driven structure. So, with the right approach, and this is what we're bringing with Mirror Mirror, much of the fog is avoidable and it doesn't take long or cost much to clear. It's about behavioural and cognitive alignment between people and teams, and that's exactly the focus that Mirror Mirror brings. Well, cognitive alignment is about how people understand things, and more specifically to organisations, how people in teams understand their whole context. It's the purpose of the team, the developments affecting the work of their team, how they feel about that, for example. Behavioural alignment, on the other hand, which is part 2, is about how people actually collaborate to get things done, how they interact and how they treat each other, and what cultural norms they use. Well, our world, as we know, is getting more complex and more chaotic. And as I said, more complexity means more need to align. So Mirror Mirror is best in these kind of situations. It's best with executive teams when they've got a lot to deal with and alignment is highly influential. It's good for onboarding of new leaders or teams who quickly need to understand what people think and feel in order to orient themselves to a new direction or goal or get them moving. Virtual teams have huge communication barriers all the time, and that makes things very difficult. So improving interaction through having a better understanding is great there. And then of course teams in change. When people have a full and proper understanding of their situation and what is changing, this is a huge advantage. We also have situations like cross-functional project teams where you have, for example, marketing or IT getting together and they just look at things in a completely different way. Integration of teams in post-M&A environments is another. So there's lots of situations where Mirror Mirror really adds the best value. Well, when you bring people into alignment, cognitive and behavioural alignment, there are a number of organisational benefits. So, for example, first, you can create a more open, respectful and inclusive culture. You get a better understanding, of course, better teamwork, you increase ownership and engagement to deliver better, and you capture a lot of feedback from the organisation in the process. But as a result of that, the business benefits are about improved team and organisational effectiveness. It's about high levels of performance and innovation, better strategy implementation. You could actually put that on in the long term to improve staff attraction and retention and improve sustainability and reputation. There's a whole load of things that come with having people feel better together and reducing frustration and improving performance. Well, every successful project needs great teams, and EPConsult wants to ensure that it delivers the very best for its clients. So a natural progression from delivering engineering projects is to provide an offering that maximises value through great teams. So that's why Mirror Mirror is here with EPConsult.